that stupid thing. God damn it. Hold on. Woo! That is fucking loud. Okay. The SteelSeries app. Alright. Okay. Estelle, touring the ship? Pretty much, yeah. Wait, are you drinking before a mission? This is a drink of celebration, my sweet. I celebrate the imminent meeting of the Genius Bard and Legendary Dragon. Well, putting aside the Genius Bard bit, a Legendary Dragon. Do they still tell stories about dragons in the Empire? Why, naturally. There are quite a number of legend and tall tales of sightings, especially in the southern regions near Bose. In fact, I believe the Imperial Institute of Science is to launch an investigation, but then the 100 Days War broke out. Wow, sounds like you guys take the legends kind of seriously. So even in the Empire, dragons are pretty much a mystery, huh? You could say that, I suppose. But to the people of the Empire, this particular situation would have a more straightforward solution. Straightforward? Huh? Everybody is a far more pragmatic rather than liberal. If something like this were to happen in the Empire, His Majesty would order the destruction of the dragon immediately. The Empire believes in boldly standing against all who would oppose it. Even if the opposition is a dragon, it would be torn down without mercy. That seems a little bloodthirsty. Securing national peace through force of arms is Erebonian way. I confess, as a messenger of love and peace, I do find it a bit sad. Is something wrong, General Morgan?
I was taking a moment to look over the battle plan again. A plan that can seem perfect, but first draft it can show faults over time.
Have you found any problems then?
None that stand out to me. Short of the truly unpredictable happening, this plan should succeed. I'm afraid there'll be no need for you this time.
I don't mind if that turns out to be true, but if we need to, we'll help as best we can. You did let us aboard, after all, sir. You must suspect something can happen.
It's possible, but remember, you will act only if our plan ends prematurely. I expect you to follow orders during the mission itself.
Don't worry, we understand. We'll just watch for now and see what you guys can do.
Quite ahead of your shoulders, Miss Bright. You still have a little time before contact with the dragon. Use the time to ensure you're prepared.
Scar says, be prepared. Shara, so this is where you are. Hi there, still taking a walk? Yep. Enjoying the wind? Yes, the weather's lovely, so I'm taking it easy. Knowing when to take a breather is part of our job too, you know.
Short breaks like these are good for keeping our minds sharp.
Now's the perfect time. Yeah, I know. Hey, Shara, do you think the plan will work? To be honest, I don't know. Common sense says there's a very good chance it'll succeed. We have 12 patrol ships out of patrol as we speak, after all. Hard to imagine even something as powerful as a dragon getting away from all that. Yeah, I guess you're right. General Morgan was pretty confident, too. That's just how he looks on the surface. Remember, he was none too happy to have braces on board. Yeah, he let us on anyway. That can only mean one thing. He's worried about how this will turn out, too. Exactly. And that, Estelle, is why conserving our strength right now is a good idea. Makes sense. Guess I'll keep wandering around a bit. Good, that's what I like to hear. It's not every day you get to ride the Arsail. Enjoy yourself. True enough. See you, Shara. See you soon, Estelle.
Who else we got?
Yoo-hoo, Estelle. Hi, Dorothy. You seem to be doing okay. Is your camera still treating you good? You bet. The girl's so cute. She looks great from any angle. And by this girl, you mean the Arsail? Oh, Dorothy, you're as you as ever. You too, Estelle. You're just as full of energy as always. Well, thanks. Wait, are you worried about me? Yeah, of course. I mean, I took the photo of Joshua, right? If that made you all sad, I'd have to be sad too. Oh, Dorothy, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. I'm a reporter, so it's my job to try and cheer people up. Well, sort of. If you're worried about anything else, talk to me anytime. I'll keep that in mind.
Yo, Estelle, killing time till the dragon shows up?
More or less. How about you? Putting stuff together for your latest scoop?
Not really. I'm waiting for the start of the show, same as you. Even if it doesn't show up, at least we get a few nice shots of the arsenal. We're just lucky enough to be here.
You must be having a field day. You get to cover the fight with the dragon and the new cutting-edge ship all in one go.
Now, the dragon versus airships thing alone will make it the story of the decade. Every single reporter at the office raised their hand that they're taking volunteers to cover this.
That figures. Congrats on getting picked for the job. Did you guys draw straws or something?
Straw? No, of course not. Yeah, picked because I'm a damn good reporter. All that effort during the coup is starting to pay off.
Well, hey, more power to you. So even the Royal Army respects you now, huh?
Hey, if you write good stuff, even the big guys will come knocking on your door. By the way, if anything's interesting come your way lately, I'm free to swap a few stories anytime you want. You could always use a few good editorials for filler pages.
Well, we'll see. So, are you finding it a little hard to calm down? Yeah, a bit. Really can't stay still for this one. That reminds me, you always walk around like this on the passenger ships as well. Yeah, now that you mention it, I do. I know, I feel kind of suffocated and trapped when I just have to sit around politely. And that's very like you, Estelle. But I wouldn't worry about that too much in the Arcel. Huh? What do you mean? Property of the Arcel family, it may be, but this is still a fully functional war cruiser. Full speed, its engine capabilities far exceed those of passenger vessels. If we go at flying speeds, I don't think you should even be able to remain standing. Is it seriously that fast with the new engine? You'll be surprised, I think. It's a bit like walking into a storm. I see. So that kind of makes all this calm before the storm then. Yes, after a fashion. This may be a very brief period of peace before the action begins. If you want to look around the Anteria, this may be your only chance. I better keep that in mind then. Guess I better start wandering around faster, huh? Yeah, I'll see you later.
Where's Zin at? Still got a little bit to go. Is it? Is there a door here? I don't see one. And then chip electrician, of course. So tired that I don't want to go to work tomorrow at all, so I'm sort of stalling. Were you streaming earlier? I think you were. You were streaming this morning, if I remember correctly. Oh, there's another downstairs. That's fair.
Okay, instruments check out. It isn't too often you get to measure an engine's output in action. I am totally writing all this down for all the engines we design in the future.
Alright. Kicking it into full gear, that's for sure. Yeah, interesting that whoever when I was looking at people to raid earlier, everyone had the voice mod on, so I wonder if we are in the minority here, that most people just don't want to read, so they're just like, oh, you can just turn the dub on, but I still don't really think that solves the problem of, you know, if you're just listening and you're not looking at the screen, but whatever. What can you do?
Stell, good to see you. What brings you here? I could ask the same thing of you, Zin. I know, trying to catch a nap or something?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but no, I thought I'd get a little practice. Cannot seem to stay calm sitting in a confined space like this ship. You're in the middle of one of your walks, I guess.
Yeah, I can never manage to sit still myself, but practice, huh? Isn't this a little cramped for practice?
Practice isn't all about movement. Remember, there's plenty you can do even in a small space such as this.
Huh? Like what?
Breathing exercises and meditation for one, but practicing your forms is an important part of training as well, especially for bracers like us who tend to get a little sloppy and let our styles fall apart from so much live combat.
It's important from time to time to find a chance to return to the basics and correct yourself. That's not a good point. I haven't actually done any disciplined practice for a while now. Hearing you put it that way makes me worry I'm like an awful mess in a fight. Oh man. It's nothing to worry about. I was speaking generally. Still, if it resonated with you, then there's nothing lost by finding a chance to recenter yourself. Now, if it still stands to be a practice partner. Well, thanks, Ed. I might just take you up on that. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Well, I think I've talked to everybody then. Signal from the Melder. Dragon in flight in airspace above the Malga mine. All crew to battle stations. All crew to battle stations. Field observers report to the bridge. Here we go. Time to see if we can fight a dragon, I guess. What's happening? The dragon is above the Malga mine. Look at the display. Malga, so it's in ruin. I'm amazed we found it. Where shall we intercept it, sir? Good question. We need to lure it to the lake, but we cannot afford to let it near the capital. Our interception point will be near the Lenhart River estuary. Patrol ships, lure the dragon to the riverside. Attack ships, forward. Aye, sir. This is the Arcel to all ships. Our interception point will be the Lenhart River estuary. All patrol ships, lead the dragon to the interception point. Use formation B. Attack ships. Launch and proceed to the interception point. To think he would finally fall. To think he would actually fall into their hands. Perhaps I need to settle this myself. No, by act it would simply be the same thing all over again. Ha! He and I are in the same position, I suppose. Great ideals who heart in the sky. Please guide us who stand upon this chaotic earth. All attack ships have launched. Estimate the arrival at 12:20 hours. Full speed ahead. Put us southwest of the interception. Aye, sir. Restore orbital power flow to all sections. Ahead, full. Helm. Take us to the southwest of the Lenhart River estuary. All attack ships have arrived at their designated positions. Tranquilizer rounds loaded and ready. Alright, all that's left is to wait for the dragon to show up. All attack ships, prepare to fire. Begin attack on my command. Aye, sir. Go, and it begins. Very Skies of Arcadia of them. All ships, fire! think we got it. Absolutely incredible. Not even a dragon can stand up against this. My goodness, such spectacle. What a performance. Confirming splash out of dragon into Lake Valeria. Shall we proceed as planned and bind it, sir? Proceed. As soon as you've confirmed it's safe, bring the RSL down. Perform a water landing and inspect the dragon ourselves. Aye, sir. How are we gonna bind a dragon? Water landing complete. No response from the dragon. Right, then. Time to see this with my own eyes. Captain, accompany me. Sir. Can we? Yes, you should come too. This is an ancient dragon of legend. Not exactly something you'll get to see every day. Yeah. Right on. This. Oh wow, it's so big. He's so handsome too. It's a shame he's asleep. I hope he wakes up soon. I told you, girl, if he wakes up, we're in trouble. Still a hell of a creature. Wow. Incredible hardly does it justice. Estelle! You guys came too, huh? Your Highness, it is dangerous out here. Please, I must ask you to return to the cabin. I'll be fine, General. Besides, seeing it up close, it truly is magnificent. Is it really asleep, though? We've confirmed a heartbeat, so it isn't dead. Even so, we pumped enough tranquilizers into it to stop an army of normal monsters. It'll be down for a while. Cool, that's good then. Speaking of things being good, does anyone see the Lionheart, Lowy, whoever guy around? Doubt he could be hiding. Lowe held the gospel, which was the linchpin of this experiment. If he's not here, does that mean they have abandoned their quest? According to the patrol ships that chased the dragon in, there was never a rider visible. I'd say it's very likely he wasn't present to begin with. Not surprising, he probably learned of our plan and fled, typical of this sort of criminal element. I don't know, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy to just turn tail and run. Indeed, we shouldn't let our guard down just yet. Incidentally, where are you taking the dragon after this? The moment the plan is to tow it to Lyston. After that, we'll need to discuss it with Her Majesty and Cassius first. I see. Huh? Dorothy? Did you find something? Maybe it's just my imagination, but is there a bump on his forehead? What? He's right, there's that little lump. There's a slit on it, actually. Maybe it's like an eye or so. Well, no. The gospel, it's here. Huh? Ah, damn you, you will not escape. Shorts, get us in the air. Sir. No good. Guided missiles can't get a lock. Damn it all, we can see the heat signature right there, too. Must be jamming our missiles somehow. Alright then, give it a taste of the main guns. The target is increasing speed. 2300 cell, 2400, 25, 2600. What a monster. None of the patrol ships will be able to pursue it. The RSL's engines can keep up with that. All hands, we will now accelerate to flight combat speed, 3200 SPH. All hands, brace for G-force shock. Well, what does that mean? Massive acceleration and thrust will feel like it makes us heavier. Crouch down and brace yourselves. Okay. Flight speed engaged. Do not let it escape. Aye, ma'am. Dragon is descending. At this rate, we'll lose visual. Keep going. Do not lose it. Shh, how could we still be in a cloud? Wait, where is this? What are you? The Nebel Valley. Could we already be in the mist? Dragon has descended to 1200 hour. Dragon lost, ma'am. Shh. Julia, we lost sight of it? We did. The northwestern part of the Nebel Valley, the place where the fog is deepest. Can we dock the RSL in that old fort? No, the RSL is too large. I see. The operation is over then. All operation ships are to patrol the Nebel Valley region. RSL will return to Bose. The dragon has fled to the northwestern corner of the Nebel Valley. It's the part of the valley that's hardest to traverse. It's covered in deep fog, being further in than the band base was. In other words, scouting by airship will be difficult. Difficult at best. There's really no option but to dispatch an expedition on foot. But wait a second, if you send in a whole army, the dragon will just run away. She has a point. I think it'd be better to try and strike at him with a smaller group while he's still vulnerable. Meaning you'd like for us to leave it to you? Well, we are more used to investigating something on difficult terrain than most of your troops. I would say we're the right people for the job. Do you have any idea of how you would investigate this? As I recall, there's no real road into this section of the valley. Simply wandering over and praying to ideas that you'll find something could take days at a minimum. Well, leave that to me. Oh, Akati, Tita. Yeah, sorry to butt in. Pardon us? What are you doing here? And more importantly, are you sure you should be up and about? Like I told Tita, this is nothing. Just a bunch of scratches. Tita, is he serious? Estelle stare? Tita, Estelle stare. Yeah. I don't think Agate's really pushing himself. I see. Well, okay then, I guess.
You have plenty of energy, if nothing else. You said leave it to me, but do you even know what we're talking about?
Yeah. Lugrid filled me in on the details. That overgrown lizard's disappeared in the northwest Nebel Valley, right? Yeah, but what can you... I know a man who knows a lot about the area. If we ask him, we should be able to find a way to get into that corner of the valley.
Oh?
Who is this guy exactly? A tough old-timer by the name of Welmer. He lives on the eastern side of the valley. He bragged to me once that he got across the ravine that divides that part of the valley from the rest. Oh, right. That old man living in the little hut? Impressive. Your constant hunt for information has borne fruit, you might say.
Even if you find the dragon, what do you intend to do? It is not what I would call a trivial foe. Do you intend to slay it yourselves?
There's a gospel in that thick head, right? Job one is to deal with that. It does follow that the reason the dragon has grown violent is due to the gospel. The gospels have been responsible for all sorts of bizarre phenomenon before now, after all.
If we nullify the gospel, perhaps we can put an end to the dragon's rampage. Sounds like a good plan to me.
When you say you'll break the gospel, you remind me of what Father Graham did. He hit the gospel with an artifact and shorted it out, but we do not exactly have a surf head of artifacts.
Yeah, we don't have time to fiddle with stuff like that. We're just gonna smash that thing to bits, frame and all.
What? Well, hang on a sec. Can we really break a gospel that easily? Whenever I handled one, it always seemed like it was really sturdy. Let's just say we got a solution to that little problem. Take a look. Your sword. There's something fitted into the... Oh, now I see. Russell tossed me a new gizmo of his in the mail. It's a little something for breaking gospels. For real? How's it meant to work exactly? Oh, I'll explain. The unit on the hilt applies high-frequency vibrations at the blade that will help it break a gospel's frame. Because of the vibration, the motor will break after a few hits, but Grandpa is sure that if you hit a gospel cleanly with a vibrating blade, the gospel will break. I don't think I quite get it at all, but it sounds incredible. Liberal's greatest living genius comes through once again. I got Tita to attach it when it arrived, and it seems like it works. All that's left now is to find the dragon and give him a good one on the forehead. So, Mr. General, how's that sound for a plan?
Russ has given you a fighting chance. I suppose I have no choice but to agree.
So then, let us take a crack at it?
Yes, do everything you can. All right, we'll have airships around the valley on standby. They will be able to respond if or when the dragon slips past you.
Ha! Sounds like a challenge. You just tell them they won't need much ammo. Garcelle will patrol in Bow's airspace while you search. Once you've discovered the dragon's location, please contact us. Roger, leave it to us. I'll have Steve carry a message over when we find it. If I'm not with them, I'll ask him to stay near Estelle. Sweet!
Your Highness, if you do accompany them, please take the greatest care. Estelle Bright, Agate Crossner.
Huh?
What? The dragon escapes the valley. The army will move to contain it with everything we have. We'll not allow the people of Liberal to come to harm again. So do everything you can. Don't worry about protecting others. Focus on your mission and leave the rest to us.
General? So basically, I got your back. Never thought I'd hear that from you, General. Brought that out.
Nothing but politeness, Mr. Crossner. Captain, get us in the air.
Sir.
Okay, so we need these three.
Okay, so we're going to see Welmer in Nebel Valley, right? Yeah, more importantly, though. Are you really taking along, Tita? Of course, if the vibration unit breaks, I can fix it right there and then. I think my cannon can lend a hand against any flying monsters, too. Fine, whatever. Just don't slow us down, short stuff. No problem. Estelle, what is it? What's with that look? Oh, nothing much. How do I put it? I was thinking that you two seem a lot closer now. Ah, the proud raven wears his white armor openly at last and moves a man to tears. What? The hell are you going on about? Look at that blush. But seriously, it looks like you got your feelings all sorted out, Ron. Huh? Yeah, I do. I ain't gonna run off alone and get wrecked like a chump anymore. If I do, I'm gonna have a certain little someone guilt-tripping me with her pouty face again. Aw, God, Dave. I see. Okay, then let's hurry to Nebel Valley. Yeah, let's move out. Let us bow. Bacon, lettuce, tomato. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was a lot of reading. Okay. Ravenue Trail. Oops. Oh man, okay. I thought I was gonna have more than like a half hour in me, but I don't think I do. Well, I will definitely play more tomorrow. I know that, but every time it feels like. Sometimes 25 minutes in this game feels like you do a whole bunch, and then sometimes 25 minutes feels like nothing. Yeah. I gotta slay myself a dragon. Alright, Lucius, so I will catch you probably tomorrow.